As we all know, the world of sports is not always about a strong character, principles, and an inner core. Sometimes it's about awkward situations, incidents, and random victories. In our today's selection, we have prepared the most interesting, unusual, sometimes funny, and very memorable moments that happen to athletes. There will be their amazing victories stolen from the aspiring favorites, unexpected turns during the race, as well as a lot of things that deserve your attention. Before we move on, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and click on the bell. Enjoy watching! Having reached the cherished level, the athlete felt a special strength in herself and did not hide it. There is a feeling that the ball lives its own life. At the same time, the players have their own lives. Therefore, the ball rolls slowly but surely into the goal without much effort, while the girls just fall. But in this case, the opposite is true. No matter how sophisticated the players were, the ball ricocheted off the goal. Table tennis is not such a safe sport, especially if you play 2 versus 2. The organizers of these motorcycle races have clearly overdone it. Not a single participant was even able to overcome the first obstacle. I used to think that it was unrealistic to score an own goal, but now I see that it is quite possible. The fall of one rider suddenly affected the second, and they were both forced to withdraw from the race. Years of hard and arduous training had led her to this very moment. The athlete does not hide emotions, and there is no need to do that. She did it all right. And here's the difference between women's sports and men's sports. Girls know how to rejoice and are not at all ashamed of the victorious euphoria. How do you like this victory dance? And this girl with a clear desire to win almost undressed her opponent right in the ring. And it turns out that guys are able to show emotions. While one performs victorious somersaults, the other cries from the pain of defeat. We're sure that you haven't seen such a charismatic cleaner yet, have you? Watching him wash the floors is more interesting to watch than watching the basketball players play. It seems that this skier has some issues with the vestibular apparatus. Having lost his balance, the athlete flew into the face of the operator at the highest speed. When people in the gym start inventing a bicycle and a new machine, then such unpleasant situations happen. I think the weak link between this couple can be easily seen against the background of a strong athlete. Is it me, or did the second runner accidentally discover a portal to a parallel universe? You should not be distracted by the stands with the fans during the race. Otherwise, you can run in the wrong direction. And as a result, you will be the last with a huge time difference. Only a girl can just change her mind about jumping at the most unexpected moment and not regret it a bit later. The athlete almost knocked down the crossbar, but everything went well and this attempt was successful. She was so happy that she rolled away far beyond the mat. Even though it was a failure, it's okay. Next time, the athlete will succeed. Sometimes you have to go for the desired result all your life. The team in white so easily and quickly beats the opponents that it becomes not interesting to watch such an obvious game. After crossing the finish line, you can rest on the ground. This fight is more like a parody than a serious contest. It always surprises me how such a small, fragile, and gentile girl can have so much strength and energy. Not every man will be able to lift such a weight. You don't have to have a weapon to win in a battle. Sometimes only dexterity is enough, but in this case, it seems that the fight is staged. Not only was this athlete unable to pass the baton, but she also knocked out her opponent from the competition. And in this case, it was successful, but it was not as easy as they would like. You will agree that it looks quite epic. Margot Chevier failed to show a first-class result on the first attempt. However, nothing is over yet, and she will still show her best to the competitors. It seemed that the athlete had calculated everything down to the smallest detail, but something went wrong and he failed. Here is an illustration of how the most promising approach becomes the most disastrous. Life can be different. Everything can change in a matter of seconds. The synchronicity of the girls is just astonishing. As we all know, a talented person is talented in everything. And this tennis player can not only hit the ball with a racket, but also do a first-class massage. Initially, the athlete made a mistake and jumped under the crossbar and not over it. Over time, the girl managed to get together and show a more worthy result. Not the most confident start was crowned with a grandiose result. That's what happens in our life.
Sure, it's very refreshing. I'm pretty sure there's towels out there, so it should be.
I wonder if the one who picks up the uniform for the sellers at the stadium is generally aware that children come to watch the game. As you can see, some judges abuse their position. It was supposed to be an epic moment, but an extremely awkward incident happened. The guy saved his opponent from a dangerous fall by grabbing him by the hand in time. I'm glad that people are able to remain kind, even when their career or the goal of their whole life is at stake. Only Cristiano Ronaldo can simultaneously be the best football player and mock a journalist on the air. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching.